Morning, everyone. This is Greg Dixon from Shared Visions Unlimited, also playing musicforfun.com. And today I'm going to talk about my new project, which is called Playing Music for Fun. It's a website at playmusicforfun.com. And I'm going to let you know why I created this thing. I've been a musician. I've been playing. I'm going to make a case that I think everybody's been musical from birth or even before birth. But I've been playing the drums and I've been playing bass with people at various levels, like totally for myself at amateur levels and also at professional levels. I play guitar, play some of my own songs, working on keyboard and piano for a while too. And, sort of I think every musician, no matter what level they're at, they think of themselves as a student. It's a lifelong learning adventure, and it can be a lot of fun. It can be a lot of work. So, one of the things I realize is there are a couple of things. One is there are quite a few people in the various seniors groups that I've been working with have expressed an idea, something like I always wanted to play music, learn how to play an instrument, but I either I don't have any talent or have I don't know where to start or how to get going, or maybe they've taken lessons, piano lessons or some other lessons and got discouraged by it. So they're sort of stuck. So one of my main missions here is to get people unstuck and just get them encouraged. I'll be the chief cheerleader to just let people know that it's in them to be musical and to just to go with it and have some joy, have some fun playing music. The other thing is I get up and play the drums and I get up and play bass with various people. And often I don't even know what songs they're going to play. Somebody picks a song and we get off and play. And at sometimes the only thing we know is somebody will say it's in a key like C or G or A. Um, and my joke is I always put my drums are tuned to G demented, but that's another story. And we get going, and so if people don't really know how music works, they wonder at that. And anyway, so I've often got up and said, he says, I know nothing, so I can play anything. And I realize that's not totally true. I know some of the fundamentals of how music works, how rhythm works, how style works, all that kind of thing. And so part of my mission is one, I'm going to encourage you to explore and have some fun with whatever instrument you want to do, singing, whatever it is, just to get going. And then also, I'm going to provide some of the basics. It's how to get going with things. There's unlike 40 years ago, there are a ton of resources, tons of courses, tons of opportunities, lots of things online in order to help. And I'm going to do reviews of some of those because some of those could really help you take your playing to the next level. But I'm going to try to fill in the gap for people who've really just want to learn something and they don't know where to start, or they just want to get over the anxiety about playing. So just to have some fun. Like so the people who really go to the moon are often you hear about them as child prodigies. Well, they get up and they've got a piano in the house or some kind of instrument and they just pick it up and they experiment with it and play with it and then they just learn more and then they're amazing. So that can be you, and it doesn't matter. You don't have to, if you all you want to do is be able to play music for your own enjoyment, great. If you want to learn how to play with other people, I can help you with that. And let's just have some fun with it. I'm just going to show you the website a bit here. It's at playingmusicforfun.com. And let's see here. Yeah, so there's a young girl and I'm going to suggest that we're trying to encourage the inner child in all of us to come out and just play because Julie Blue was in a choir with her for years, and she said when she would go into elementary school and talk about music and talk about singing, she would ask how many people sang, and virtually everybody in the class would put up their hand and say they sang. And then she'd go into a high school and she'd ask the same question and nobody would put their hand up. So it's somewhere in between, people got discouraged, and so I don't think there's any reason for it. And just to go. So some of my this is really early days. I've got an intro page, and then I went through. There's here. It's called my plans, if you want to go see what my plans are for all of this, mostly I want to have fun. I'm going to probably 2 or 3 times, maybe 4 times a week, as I'm inspired, I'll write an article like this, and I'll do a broadcast like this. And maybe even this will show up as a podcast, and I could send it out to an email to people who are interested. And every topic will be, first of all, most of them will be encouraging you to give it a go, and also I think I can provide some insights about how music works to help you get going. Again, that's playing music for fun.com, and there's a place here, down here, there's a button here. And if you click on that, it'll ask you a few things about, what your music experience is. Like, do you sing in the car? Do you tap along? Do you play an instrument? Have you taken lessons? Any of those things. My biased opinion here is that everybody is musical in some way and have been born that way. And even though you don't necessarily think about it, I think you're probably doing music activities already. So if you join in, there's a little survey, and then you'll end up in a mailing list. And so when I post a new thing, like I've got an article in mind called "Your Body is a Musical Wonderland," because you can you can vocalize, you can tap on your body, you can do all sorts of things without having any other instrument. I think sometimes the mechanics of the instruments get in the way. I'm going to use the keyboard, the piano keyboard, in order to explain how the notes are related to each other and things like chords and chord progressions, because the piano is the easiest tool for that, because it really, there we go. It's the whole, almost the way Western music works is visually represented in the way the keys are organized on the keyboard. Anyway, so that's all I'm going to do for now. I'm just going to say, go visit the website, go playing for music for fun.com, and playing music for fun.com. Check it out and join the mailing list. You can always unsubscribe at any time. Eventually, I'm going to create a printable book that you can download and print, with things like, I have a chart that's coming up that allows you to play, as I say, a guitarist or a bass player, to play almost with anybody if you understand how that chart works. And it's something you can download and print. And I've got a few other things that you can put in a binder, and that's coming up in a while. So anyway, that's all for now, and just have fun.
Everything we're made of contains light. From the sun that feeds our world to the energy that flows within us. With LifeWave X39, we've found a way to put that light to work. With X39, we achieved something remarkable in the field of wellness and science that others could not. By utilizing LifeWave's unique patented technology, X39 uses light to elevate GHK-Cu, a copper peptide known to support overall health and wellness. Unlike traditional light therapy, X39 uses the body's own infrared light to naturally increase vitality. By gently stimulating the skin with light, our non-invasive, non-transdermal X39 patches help you conquer your active lifestyle and pave a new way to vibrant health. Becoming a powerhouse is easier than you think. It all starts with your body and a little help from light. Place one LifeWave X39 patch on the body. Apply the patch to clean, dry skin in the morning. Patches may be worn for up to 12 hours before discarding. Keep well hydrated while using this product. Harness your natural potential. Reclaim youthful energy. Live long, live well, live young with LifeWave X39. Be the light. LifeWave.